Those are the senses of touch and sight. The sound, of course, is provided by the Aotea Youth Symphony Orchestra, which has been going since 1986. It draws its membership from the Greater Auckland area, but mainly from Mount Albert and Mount Eden. The ages of the musicians range from 12 to 20 years old. Paul Harrop is their conductor.
Quite a lot of our people were very moved by it. Vanessa, who has a hearing impairment, was particularly moved after one concert, after we'd wound up the finale of it, and she came off in tears, off the stage in tears. And I said, what's the problem? And she said, you people don't realise just what this means to people like us. And I think that says it all.
As someone with a hearing impairment, it was quite a special experience for me to be able to play for an audience also with hearing impairments. And at times I really wanted to be out in the audience experiencing it myself, because up on stage, while we got a sense of what was going on, we were very much concentrating on the music. And we would get big light changes, or if we had rests we could look up and see what they were projecting, but it would have been quite nice to be able to experience that. But yeah, people I've spoken to loved it.
So what about the sense of smell? Unfortunately, we don't have Smellorama on this program, but during the performance, various smells were released into the auditorium, following a particular method devised by Raewyn Turner.
I'm really interested in making translations from one sense to another, and whether we can experience one sensory input in several senses. And so I'm making translations between sound and light and colour and smell. When I was asked to work with this orchestra, it was the perfect opportunity to do some experimenting and to get some feedback from deaf and blind, and to put into practice a lot of things that I've been working with and thinking about.
There's so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side.
Hands, the deaf sign singing group, are performing with Caitlin Smith. They are using New Zealand Sign Language, which is the natural language of New Zealand's deaf community.
So someone said, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers and me, all of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Sweet song, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet song that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. Perhaps it's what
should have had a balloon when you came in, and the idea of this is that you blow it up, you don't pop it, you don't make rude noises with it, it ties off, and just hold it gently, and you will be able to feel the music. That's what they're there for. That's another way of experiencing the music. Thank you.
It was a great event to be a part of. For me personally, as a director of another dance company, I got to participate in an event where I didn't have to be the head honcho sort of thing, and so I could really enjoy that aspect of it. Also, to be a part of something which was so multifaceted with the music and the sound and the light and the smells. I mean, it was just brilliant. And the scope of where it could actually go to in the future is really, really exciting.